That'd be all cute.
Okay, it's starting. So I decided to do. First off, I'm Kayla. This is my friend Travis.
Hello.
He decided to be my lovely special guest for this. So normally, what I do on YouTube is dancing, gameplay of like Overwatch, and then Osu drawing stuff. But today I decided to do something different. I'm going to do a topic to talk about, and the topic is Overwatch.
I'm getting to the hard issues.
Now, everybody even if you don't play it, everyone knows about Overwatch. It's just a popular game.
It's a cultural phenomenon, really.
True. Maybe. So I wrote down some stuff of like topics, questions, stuff like that. So the first question is, why do you like Overwatch? For me, I like Overwatch because there's a lot of different characters you can play. As repetitive as it can be, it's fun to play with people. It's fun to just meet new friends and stuff. And it's an easier first-person shooter game rather than just like Call of Duty, stuff like that. Plus, I like PC games because they're easier to control. And what makes it fun? Again, it's like you get to meet new people, you get to play with friends, it's easy to learn. It has different roles too, like the DPS, tank, and support characters. So, like, I like it because it's fun, you meet new people, and it's easier to play.
Well, the reason I like Overwatch is kind of going off that, just the gameplay is very... I think it's easy to get into. It's kind of like an easy to learn, hard to master kind of system where you can get into it super easy, but like getting higher up, that takes more skill. And so it's, I don't know why you're laughing. I'm being very genuine right now. But it's just like, it's easy to get into, and like people who want to like get better at it, it's like, it's open for that. But if you just kind of want to play casually, if you don't have time to play, like it's still super easy to play it. Like, it allows a bunch of different variety of people to play. It's easy to get into. The characters are all like unique. I like, and like the art style is like very like clear. So when you're playing like Call of Duty, you're running down like a brown hallway and you see a dimly shaded like just blob of a person. And you're like, oh, that person's a person with an assault. Okay, I'm dead. Well, you see, in Overwatch, it's like brightly lit. You can tell like this. All the information is clear.
We can
like,
see who's the enemy.
You can see who's the enemy. You can like, so from that you can identify. Okay, this is what they can do. It's not just like, it's always, you're never gonna have a same game twice. Call of Duty and other first-person shooters like that, you're gonna run down a hallway. There's gonna be, everyone has the same choke points. Everyone has the same strategy. With Overwatch, there's a bunch of different characters, like so a bunch of different variety. So no match is really gonna be too similar from another. So it's really open to just constant shifting of every single game you play.
Well, not only that, but like it highlights who's the enemy and who's your friendlies, so that always helps.
It's just clear and easy to get into, so it's just fun to play in general. Even if like those weren't as apparent, it'd still be just a solid gameplay game.
True, and they do have it for console and PC, so it's very open to people who are preferred to do one or the other. Like I'm a PC person myself. It's just easier for me to play. Plus my TV lags, so I wouldn't be able to really play anything but support because the lag. But computers are nice. If you have a good computer and good Wi-Fi, you should be good.
Or like me, where you have a shitty laptop that's probably, it's got a month of life left, but you still play Overwatch on low because you want to play it. Sometimes everyone freezes and suddenly they're 2 miles away, but you keep playing because you believe in yourself.
True. Now, one of the first topics I'm going to get to are the characters. There are a lot of different characters in Overwatch, so you have a broad variety. Now, I think they changed the layout where it used to be defense, offense, tank, and support. I think it's just now like DPS, tank, and then support. Because they keep adding characters, they keep switching everybody out. They keep trying to balance the characters. I'm not getting into that yet.
It doesn't sound like you believe them very well.
Well, I haven't played it in a while, and I keep looking up things online about the characters, like, example A, Mercy. she basically got nuked to all hell right here. Because people kept complaining like she's too OP, the 6-man res is too OP, and then they changed her, and then even her Valkyrie was OP, so they're just like, yeah. They just kind of nuked her to hell here.
No mercy for mercy.
What he said. Now, that leads me into my favorite character of Overwatch. It's a tie between Mercy and Moira. Before Moira got released, I was a huge Mercy diva player because I liked how they worked. Now, I have about almost 50 hours on Mercy alone because nobody likes to play healer. So I took that role and I just was like, screw it, I'll be healer. And I liked Mercy the most because she was a very viable character and she felt satisfying. To where even if I was rezzing up like 2 people, it would help save the team. Even one person, like if it was like Reinhardt or something and there was like 4 people, he could take them out. But now, I can't really change the game. That's why I play Moira. She's really OP if you know how to play her, by the way. Who's your favorite character?
Well, I haven't even played all the characters yet, which is a very embarrassing thing to admit on an Overwatch themed vlog. But, so if you like looked at my character chart thing, it would be like big bar, diva, half bar, Orisa, small bar, Farah, and then everyone else is just either nothing or just like
under a minute,
like a pixel of a bar. So like, but I just keep playing Orisa and diva. So that's why like mystery heroes is pretty good for me because it forces me to play other characters. But
Mystery Heroes always puts me with Roadhog, and he's my least favorite character. I just can't play well with him no matter how much I try. And before I can do anything, I turn around and I just face death in the face, and I just respawn.
Mystery Heroes always gives me Symmetra. That Symmetra is just like, Mystery Heroes, here you go. You get a Symmetra again. I'm just like, okay.
So yeah, and then leading up from the favorite character is the favorite skin. Now, Mercy is my ultimate favorite character. As little as I play her now, my favorite skin is the Winged Victory skin from the Summer Games event. I love the feathers. I love how like she's in bright colors and she looks angelic, and the wings look like she could be like some sort of angelic figure, like she's portrayed. And my second favorite is the Witch skin, and since it's October and it's pretty much almost Halloween, I just put her on the Witch skin because it's my favorite. And the voice lines for it's like, my servants never die. I'm just like, everyone's my servant. Like, protect your healer. But out of the characters that you've played, like Diva and Orisa, like, what are your favorite skins? It could even be like someone who you don't play.
I think I wish I knew more of the skins, because the only skins I really know super well are like the ones that everyone draws art of. But from what I know, I like a Bumble Diva, whatever it's called.
Oh, the Bumblebee, yeah.
I like that one. I also like the Halloween Mercy. I saw a picture recently. I've never seen it. I never looked it up, but Orisa has like a kind of, I think it's like a beetle skin.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one a lot.
I actually have that as my default skin for her.
I want it.
It was like the first legendary of her that I got was that skin.
The first legendary I got, I have Doomfist's tuxedo.
So you played around the
I got it around like the anniversary thing.
Yeah. I
also got during that I got like I forget what it's called. It's like it's as a Farah skin, and it means like Oasis, I think. She has like the beads on her head.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know which one I can't remember the name of it. I could look it up.
I also have Genji's like Power Ranger one.
Oh.
And I was just like, good, the character I know I don't want to play. Perfect.
And there was another one I can't think of. I like Reinhardt's ghost like Halloween skin.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just really cool. Like, he looks invisible, which is cool. And I actually have a pop vinyl now of it too, and it's exclusive to GameStop.
Power to the players. Sponsored.
Pretty much. So, next is the least favorite character, or least liked. My least like is Roadhog. I just cannot get a good grip on him.
Like to play or to fight? What these characters
Both.
do? Okay.
When I'm playing him, like the damage output on the gun, I just cannot put to its full potential like other people, like the mains do. And then I can't seem to aim the hook right because it's like a projectile. So it's kind of like I want to say like Hanzo's arrows. It's like a projectile, so it takes like a split second to get to the target. So you have to aim ahead, and I'm kind of bad at that.
Lead your shot, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, Roadhog has the spread, and then he has the focused shot, but I can't play it. And then when I'm against him, depending on what character I am, I just cannot kill him, or he keeps on hooking me, and then all of a sudden I'm dead. And I just don't like him. He's a cool character. I like the character design and everything, but it's just like gameplay-wise, no.
Yeah, having not played a whole lot, super much, I don't like Genji a whole lot because I'm able to like pick between, like move between projectiles and like bullets. So like I'm decently good at like working those two together, but Genji's like triple throw. My brain just can't connect with it. It's like it's projectile, but also lead your shot, but also kind of trail it just a bit. And so like that kind of function in my brain just doesn't work. And then when I hit like the sword, I just lose all sense of myself.
Not to mention if you're playing against him, he's a very agile character too. So trying to like hit him if you're like a Widowmaker or even another different character, unless you're Mei, it's really, depending on how good you are on Overwatch, it's really hard to like track him down because he just kind of hops all over the place. So I can see why, but playing him, if you know how to play the hero, is kind of fun. And even if I suck with Genji, it's still fun to play him. I get to confuse people. Talking about like the different skins and like heroes and stuff, I'd like to see more. I've already seen some creative skins, but like there's some skins that I would love to see in the future. Like, because it's Halloween, I haven't seen a Lucio Halloween skin, and it would be cool to see something Halloween themed for him. I haven't thought of anything yet, but like, what are some types of skins that you would like to see for the characters? Because like with me, Lucio doesn't have a like Halloween skin. I don't think Tracer has one yet. And it's really weird because Tracer was like the first character that was ever made with Overwatch.
She's the cover of the box.
It would be cool to see kind of like a skeleton theme with her too, even though Zenyatta already like has one. But since she's so like tiny, it'd be cool to like see a invisible like skeleton type.
Or just a movie reference of a time travel thing.
Oh yeah, true. And it would be cool to get, I don't know if like Overwatch is allowed to do it, but if they could do like Halloween themes or like just themes in general of like movies, like I'm trying to think, like for the Halloween this year they did Ripper 76 or something, so it's like a playoff of I think Michael Myers, not sure, but like
I think Soldiers is a Jason reference.
Jason, yeah, I meant to say that. It's all the movies that are coming out, it's throwing me off. But it would be really cool to see more like movie references, like not rip-offs, but just it's hinted in there and you can tell, but it's not like legally bad or good. It would be really cool to see that.
No, what they should do, they should give Mei a Halloween skin of her being a mummy and call it Mummy.
But she already has like 3 different Halloween skins.
Yeah, but are any of them Mummy? A really good pun?
No, and I don't know if people would like that, but
they would
it's
very
good.
much like it. They'd love it. The people would flock. The masses. Blizzard, hit me up.
Okay, so now our next thing is events. Like, our next topic in Overwatch are the events. Now, there's a lot of different events that go on. Like, right now it's the Halloween Terror. The Halloween Terror thing with, like, Junkenstein. And then there's, like, the Christmas event. There's the anniversary event. There's the Chinese, or the Lunar Year. And then the Uprising and Blackwatch and the Summer Games. Now, I didn't write it down, but I forgot to write anniversary. If there's anything else I'm missing, just let me know. But my favorite event would probably have to be either the Halloween event or the Christmas events.
Yeah, I have to say same. I'm a sucker for generic, really good holidays.
Well, the May snowball thing, it's kind of annoying, but it's kind of fun because everything is all Christmas themed and everybody pretty much likes Christmas. But yeah, like right now we're going through the Halloween Terror and there's a lot of really cool skins. One of the new characters, Hammond, got a really cool like jack-o'-lantern skin. And I'm hoping to get Moira's Banshee skin. That's the only one that I want because that's like the only good skin that she's ever had. And I have I have the soldier one, I have the Doomfist, I have I think one of the emotes, I have like the sprays, I have like literally everything except for Moira's skin. I think Blizzard knows that I want the skin, so they're purposefully like, you gotta spend money, and I'm like, I don't want to spend money.
Just like, feed us the
like,
money.
Blizzard, give me the skin.
Feed us the money, Katie. And Kayla's like, okay.
I mean, I only have like $2, but here you go.
If I give you 100% of my money, $2, will you give me? And then Blizzard says,
no.
No. Like this if you cry every time.
Pretty much. But yeah, they have a bunch of different like really cool events that, you know, keep us into the game. But yeah, right now we're in the Overwatch Terror one with Junkenstein's Revenge. Like it was, we've had the Junkenstein's Revenge every year, and it would be really cool to see something new, maybe next year. But those are like my events that I like, and I do like the Uprising event too. It's fun because it focuses on Mercy, Ryan, Tracer, and Torbjorn. And it would be really cool to see what they do by the time the Uprising event comes back, because Torbjorn just got reworked. And to be honest, he's a little bit OP. Like, every time I play against him, he'll use that, the molten core thing, and then lava, and then I'm like, I don't know where to go, and I'm dead in, like, 2 seconds. But yeah, so it would be cool to kind of surround yourself in the lava so the robotic stuff can't get to you. But getting back into the events, Halloween is here. I'm looking forward to the Christmas one. Hopefully they'll have a new like game mode for Christmas, because May Snowball, maybe they'll have 2 things, like Snowball and then I think they had the Yeti thing.
Yeah, that was the thing when I started. It was Yeti during the...
Yeah, with Winston and May, it's like a hide and seek thing.
Yeah. I
forgot that. But what's your favorite event of what you've known?
I've only played Junkenstein, that one mode that was like Moira, Reaper.
That's Blackwatch.
Yeah, Blackwatch, and the Yeti one. So from those, I liked Blackwatch the most, because it just kind of felt like its own separate thing, really. And like Junkenstein's a really close second, because I like those kind of games, like survival mode, sort of.
And it's very simple.
Mm-hmm, it's very simple. I wish there was a bit more variety in that, but from what it is, it's like I can play it a whole bunch and not have any issue with it. Yeah, but the Blackwatch, I just like going through it and like feeling like there's progress being made. Sorry, this is fun. And the May one, I had fun with it, but I was like 100% new, so I didn't know how May worked. I did not know how Winston worked, and I was just either running and screaming or getting murdered by a bunch of Mays. So it's like, okay, welcome to Overwatch, welcome to Dark Souls.
Oh, it doesn't really
Prepare to Die edition.
Yeah, Overwatch doesn't really give you a tutorial. You can always go to like the practice range and stuff, but like other than that, you have to kind of learn the characters yourself.
Because you don't really get shot in training, so there's like zero pressure. You'd have to walk in front of their bullets if to take damage, and you're just like, all right, I'm simulating. You go up to the big boss, like, I've done 80 trainings in VR. Big boss. I know, Solid Snake. A Solid Snake goes, you're green. You've played Call of Duty your whole life. I've punched the Metal Gear right in the balls.
Yeah, I mean, Overwatch is simple, but it's also not simple. Like, they have a lot of characters and everything, and that's why you gotta learn each and every character. Because, like, for mystery heroes, you don't know who you're gonna get.
But, like I said,
and I don't like angering my teammates because I don't know a character.
And then you take off.
True. So the next topic is maps. So, Overwatch also has a different, they have different types of maps, like control points, they have payloads and everything. And one of my favorite maps is about Hanamura and then Hollywood. So Hanamura is 2 control points where you have to, if you're on an attack, you have to control the first point and then you take over the second. And or if you're on defense, you have to defend your points. And I like it. I like the aesthetics. I'm into the Japanese cultures, so I thought it was really cool. And then Hollywood is my second because not only is it a control point, but it's also a payload tour as well. So, and I used to live in Hollywood, so it kind of like holds a little special place in my heart. Yeah. And the least favorite for me would probably be Volskaya Industries. It's okay, but it's just like I don't like the aesthetics, I guess. And there's a lot of places where it's a really bad chokehold, so if you don't have the right team, you can't get through it, and then you just lose the game. And that's why I don't like it. But yeah, those are like my most and least favorite maps.
I don't really have a favorite map. They're all fine. The one I do have a least favorite, that's the Egypt one, because we were playing last.
Temple of Anubis.
Yeah, because like every single time I go there, that second objective, well, we've lost, team. They have this hallway, and there's always like one person here, and they've controlled. Like I've never won on that map.
I mean, it's always 50-50 with that. It depends on the type of team that you have and how well they can push the point. If they don't push the point, they're going to lose. Although you C9 it, and then if the team is, like, pushed up ahead, then I've actually, as Sombra, taken the point by myself because they're, like, way far ahead, and by the time they come back, I've already had the point, and I'm just like, hey.
Just like, chilling.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, kids, I've whipped this objective.
Pretty much. So, another thing is, like, we have the maps in Overwatch already, and we also have, like, the Christmas themed, we have the Uprising themed. We have certain themed maps depending on what season it is. Now, it's cool to see, like, what they do for the seasons, but, like, what types of maps would you like to see in the future? Like, we have London, we have the Anubis, we have Hanamura. We have Basan, we have the one in Italy, I forgot the name of it. I can't remember. I was gonna say I'd love to see one that was based in Italy or France. I would like to see, we also have Antarctica. I'm trying to think. What if we had more of a Chinese-based map? I don't know, like, I'm just laying out ideas because we kind of hit all over the place with maps here. Or, like, the east coast of, like, the U.S., like, Florida or something, I don't know. Just different types of maps that would be cool to see in Overwatch.
So... Location-wise, I don't super care, but in my head, so for this question, instead of location, I was just kind of thinking of aesthetic-based. So the two I came up with was, like, just kind of like neon, just like club, but murder everywhere, Overwatch, and like underwater facility.
Oh, that would be cool.
Those are my two aesthetic choices in my head.
So what if, like, the underwater one is, like, not like a city, but it's like a base where it's like you have a dome or something.
Yeah, I was thinking like not like city. I was thinking like a research center.
Kind of like we have something on the moon, for goodness sake.
Yeah, we've
like
gone up.
We have underwater.
Now we gotta go down.
True, like we have one in space, so it would be cool to see like an underwater theme where you're like in like research labs underwater. But I don't know how that would tie well with the Overwatch lore because all the maps are kind of character based in a way.
You gotta make a new character. Underwater Joe. The new Overwatch boy.
Well, we have a hamsters, and we have a monkey, so it's...
He's gonna be a fish named Underwater Joe. And he's gonna have...
that sounds really bad.
No, his main weapon is a fishing rod. And he hooks you. And then he goes, I caught a big one here.
That's kind of rip-off of Roadhog, though.
No. This is he has a hook. This is a fishing hook. Those are two different things.
Yeah, but never mind.
He doesn't drag you over you. He just hooks you. And he goes, I got a big one every single time.
Anyway.
In his ultimate, he says, "Let's go fishing."
He just throws you in the water. But that's kind of
He
like...
just yeets you in the water. Now he throws a water balloon and piranhas jump out of it. It's like an area of effect attack.
It's kind of like... That reminded me of Symmetra because they reworked her to her like little pew-pew ball things. If they hit you, it's kind of like a bomb in a way where it'll like do damage to other people, or it's like an area damage. So that would work. But then again, Moira is kind of like a rip-off of like Symmetra's and Yada. Who else? So... Oh, and I think Reaper, because he has like this little ghost thing and she just like teleports.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool maps. It'd be cool to see like really cool new like crazy ideas just to get it out there. Now, my next thing, I do a lot of cosplay, and then there's a lot of like professional cosplayers who do like different characters. I think for Blizzard, when they released the Moira and Doomfist characters, they had like professionals make the characters, and I swear they're like they just hopped out of the game like, "Hello, here I am." And it looks so cool, and I've seen behind the scenes about how they make the characters, how they make the costumes, everything, and it's really cool. Now, cosplay ideas-wise for me, I'm kind of new to making stuff on my own, but I really want to do Mercy and Moira and Diva. Those are the top 3 characters I'd love to cosplay. Now, I'd have a little bit of trouble making the wings for Mercy, but I have people who make props and stuff, and if I get the money, I'll make the costume and then get help. Now, I want to cosplay Moira because I love her so much. Like, I love how she speaks, her attitude, her confidence, everything. It's just really cool. The only problem, though, is, like, the backpack thing with the tubes. I don't know how I'd do that, but I love her so much. She's one of my favorites. But if you were to cosplay, who would you be and why?
Well, we're already planning me being a Luigi.
That's not Overwatch.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's cosplay. It is cosplay. So, from Overwatch, if I were to cosplay someone, I would do... Let me just look at this poster here to get a quick reference real quick.
I have an Overwatch poster, like, right behind my phone.
Yes, it's a quick reference, so I can remember everybody.
It doesn't have, like, the new ones like
That's
Sombra, Doomfist, Hammond, or Wrecking Ball. I think that's his name. I call him Hammond, I don't know why.
I call him Hamtaro.
Hamtaro, okay.
I would be Bastion's bird. That's what I'd be.
So, Ganymede?
Yes.
Okay. There's always that. Good luck finding a Bastion.
I don't need a Bastion. I'm a free bird.
Not judging. But yeah, so... Well, along with the cosplay ideas comes with merchandise. Like, Overwatch has been crazy releasing merchandise, whether it's Halloween pop vinyls, actual Overwatch statues. There's a Mercy one that I really want, as well as Widowmaker, because I do kind of somewhat main Widow as well. But, like, there's tons of merchandise, whether they were released by Blizzard or, like, fan stuff, like fan art. And things like that. Like, I have an Overwatch poster. I've made perler bead art of Moira and Mercy and Lucio. I plan on making every character, but I kind of, like, halted everything. And then, like, legit costumes, keychains, clothing material, yeah. I have a couple of shirts. I think I have a couple of shirts. One of them is Mercy. And then I have 4 hats of Overwatch, because I'm a avid snapback collector. And it's 2 Overwatch, like, logo symbols, and then I have a Lucio and Diva. Now, and I have pins, keychains, stuff like that. I love the different types of merchandise, and, like, since I'm a keychain collector, there's a ton of different keychains out there that I'd love to have. But, like, I'd rather spend my money on perler stuff and, like, yeah. But, like, what type of merchandise do you like that you've seen of Overwatch?
Well, in games in general, I forgot the fucking word. The merch I tend to lean towards, I couldn't think of merch. I was like...
Merchandise.
Yeah, merchandise. Thank you for the handy dandy notebook there. The merchandise I tend to drift towards, I like shirts a lot. So I'm surprised I don't own an Overwatch shirt. I painted an Overwatch shirt. It's my really shitty like joke cosplay where on the back I have like I just painted the logo. On the front with like really bad handwriting on marker I wrote the payload. And so I go to conventions and then I'll go to Overwatch cosplayers and be like, I haven't moved the whole game. Where have you been? And they'll be like, I was fighting the other team, or like I was over at like that booth over there. Sometimes I kind of they don't read my shirt immediately, so they just think I'm just this guy walking towards them asking like you're my friend, where have you been? And they're just like, I don't know you. But when they see the shirt, they're like, oh, I get the joke now.
Okay then. And I've also seen like on YouTube like animations of like the payload stuff, and my favorite one is like where Zenyatta gets like super like frustrated and he keeps dying and he keeps trying to get back to the payload and he just keeps dying, and it's really stupid, but I love it so much.
Can I tell a brief story about my Overwatch shirt since it's vaguely related?
Yes.
So there was this lady cosplaying as Roadhog, and she was with a guy. I think it was like her boyfriend or something. But I went up to her and I was just like, yo, where you been? I haven't moved the whole game. And the guy saw it and he laughed. He thought it was funny. He was like, yeah, like, where you been? And her like mask thing cut off her peripheral vision downward, so she could not see my shirt at all. And so she just kind of like looking at both of us, and she was going like, why aren't you pushing him? Like, why aren't you pushing him? And I was like, yeah, why aren't you pushing me? And she's like kind of awkward laughing, going, ha ha ha. And then like he keeps like, why aren't you pushing him? And she's like, oh, okay. And she like pushes me, and I laugh. And she's like, ha ha. Oh, I didn't see your shirt. I was just like, why are you telling me to push? I don't know this man. Why are you telling me to push him? Like, you both like agreed. And I was just like, what am I not seeing?
Oh no.
It was very good.
Poor thing. Yeah, certain costumes will kind of disrupt the sight. Like, I know there's a couple Zenyatas who have, like, the headpieces, or, like, Genjis. Like, just the characters that have, like, headpieces that they can't, like, see out of. So I can definitely see that. I've seen some really cool Roadhog cosplayers, and, like, their masks aren't as obtrusive.
Yeah, profound.
Yeah. But yeah, and then the last thing I'd like to talk about are the voice actors. I've seen a lot of different things about the voice actors and how they love to do their job, and they love the characters. They're just like them. And meeting them, it's really cool because they're so into meeting people. Like, I've met the voice actor of Torbjorn and then Lucio.
I've only met Lucio.
And they're really cool people. Like, I got a little card signed of the Torbjorn, and he was really cool. I got to get a selfie with one of my friends who I went with, and I was at Game On Expo in Arizona, and Johnny Cruz, who's the voice actor of Lucio, was down there, and I was just like, I don't care how much money I'm spending, I'm gonna go down there and say hi. And he was really cool, and the cool thing about Game On Expo is, like, there's not a lot of people there, like Comic-Con and Anime Expo, like the bigger cons like that. So it was really cool because there wasn't any lines, or there wasn't like super long lines, so when nobody was there to like talk to the voice actors, I had a couple of friends with me, and we would always just like chat with them. And a little off topic, like Steve Downs, like the Master Chief, Carlos Ferro, who is Gears of War, and stuff like that. Like, if no one was talking to them, we would just hang out and talk to them, and they were, like, super, super cool. And one of the people that were there was Johnny Cruz, and I got to chat with him. I got to ask, like, who he plays a lot, like, who his favorite character besides Lucio is. And I think he played, like, a lot of Junkrat, and I was kind of like, what? But it was really cool, and I made this Perler sprite, the Perler bead pixel art sprite of Lucio's sprite in Overwatch. It took me a little bit to make it, and I was originally going to sell it, but I was like, no one bought it. It was the last day, and I was like, I'm just going to give it to him because he's the voice actor, and I think he would appreciate it. And at the end of the day, before everything was like closing down, I went over to one of his booths, and I was like, hey, I know I already showed you this, but I just want to give it to you because you're a cool guy, and like I like Lucio, and you're the voice actor, so I want to give it to you.
So it makes sense. The pieces fit.
Yeah, pretty much. And he was like, are you sure? Because I can sign it and stuff. And I was like, no, just keep it. And in return, I was cosplaying one of my own characters, and I got a bunch of different photos, and I didn't even need to really pay for it, because the sprite, I was selling it for around $50, $60. So I got a bunch of photos because I gave him the sprite, and he was really cool, and he really loved it. And I still have the photos, I'm not deleting them, and it was just a really, really fun time.
Why would you do that? Oh, I deleted them as soon as I got home. I was like, oh, I did
Some people accidentally will delete it, but I save like multiple copies on like my computer, my phone, stuff like that. The voice actors I really, really want to meet are the ones for Moira, Mercy, and Reinhardt. I love the Reinhardt voice actor. I forgot his name, but he's just so into his character.
Reinhardt Steve Duggins, that's his name.
Yeah, I really want to meet him because he's like so into his character and he loves it so much. And then I want to meet Mercy because obviously I love Mercy. And then Moira, I just love how she sounds and she's so sophisticated. And I gotta meet my favorite characters. So, I know you've seen like Johnny Cruz, but like, which other voice actors would you like to meet?
Well, Diva and Orisa, because those are the people I play. Kind of makes sense. Kind of a clear line there. Anyone else I would like to meet from that sort of crew? Maybe Reaper, because just like I'm just a sucker for gravelly voices. That's why I love Big Boss so much. So, just like that, just that line of thinking, I would just fall right for it and be like, ah, yes, give me that gravelly voice. I love it.
I don't know anyone else. Like, I got to see Diva in person at, like, Anime Expo, but I never really got to, like, talk to her. Which reminds me of the story of Anime Expo a few years ago when I actually went. I skipped a couple years, but, Johnny Cruz, the Diva voice actor, and Torbjorn were there, and, the Lucio and Diva came by to say hi to Keith Silverstein, I think that's his name. And I was just, like, tapping my friend, like, dude, that's, like, Lucio and Diva, what the heck?
Nani?
Yeah, pretty much. And, I remember, like, freaking out because I've never really met any voice actors, and I don't put them on a high pedestal like idols, but it's just, like, I'm meeting people who are, like, voice actors. They're popular, they do stuff, and I'm like, wow, I'm gonna be meeting the voice of this character. How cool. And, after we were done taking, like, photos with the Torbjorn voice actor, the Lucio and Diva were, like, kind of next to the lines and stuff, just, like, chatting. And after Johnny Cruz was done talking, I was kind of, like, standing at a good distance, and I was like, hey, you're Lucio, you're really awesome, like, keep being awesome. And he gave me and my friend a hug, and I'm just like, oh, wow, okay. I was just really shocked, but I was, like, super, super happy at that time because, like, again, I've never met anyone that, like, was in games or anything. So it's just like, I got to hug the voice actor of Lucio. This was a good con. And it was really, really fun. And then I got to actually see him again at Game On and actually chat and stuff. And it was really, really cool. And they love to do, like, they love what they do. And so when they meet fans like us, they're just super excited, happy. They may be a little bit overheated in Arizona because, you know, it's like 150,000 degrees over here. I'm joking. But it's gone to like 120, but like they don't mind the heat. They love to meet us. They like to chat and stuff, and it's really cool. And I'm hoping to meet other voice actors, and just Overwatch in general is just such a fun thing. Like, it does get repetitive and boring, so I don't play it super, super often, but it's brought a lot of people together, and like with YouTubers, it's brought YouTubers together, it's brought gamers together. It's just a big community. As toxic as it can be, if you avoid the toxic community, it's really, really great. And I'm really glad I got into it. How about you?
Same.
As bad as we are at Overwatch, we just have fun and we just mess around and just...
Really fucking bad. Once I get a better laptop, I'm coming for y'all. I'll be able to aim properly and also play on hopefully less than bottom low. quality.
Well, I just stay away from competitive. Quick play and the little arcade games are fun. But yeah, like, so that's our little vlog about Overwatch. I'm thinking about next time talking about, like, cosplay and stuff, because I'm a cosplayer, as you can see. And it's just, like, little topics about that. But for now, I'll see you later. And hopefully, I don't know if I'm going to do this next one alone, but hopefully I'll bring him back again.
A topic I'll know about, I'll be here for. Cosplay, I'll be in the back, just like, yeah, I mean, you could use tape. I don't know. String.
All right. Have a good one, everybody.